What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ron. Welcome to my channel. It's January 11th, 2024, and we got ourselves a little bit more snow. So we're gonna push it with our Kioti RX7320. So let's get started. Working on, that's probably a no for a lot of you, but is due to lack of experience for myself, is you can, with this plow, with the Hiniker Scoop Plow coupled with a front end loader, maybe this is unique to a front end loader, I don't know, because I can adjust how aggressively, I guess you'll say, it cuts into the snow that's on the road base by raising and lowering the loader, and then, you know, compensate by making sure it continues to contact the asphalt evenly with the curl. So I don't know, I just I mean, I kind of suspected, but I'm still kind of learning how that all works. And how it feels. I think that's the biggest thing, is especially coming from a truck to this, is the feels obviously different. Things I personally like about this tractor is that it's a power shuttle shift. So now that's different from a hydrostatic. Hydrostatic, you have two pedals, forward and reverse. This tractor has a column shift similar to what your vehicle probably has. The difference is I don't have to clutch to throw it in reverse. It does it all on its own. Same thing in forward. Don't have to hit the brakes, don't have to hit the clutch. The tractor does the work for me there. So I can just kind of focus on my own thing, keeping an eye on where the blade is, where my box blade is. feature that this tractor has over, I'm going to say the John Deere tractor specifically, the ability to have side windows, versus the John Deere didn't have side windows. So when you're trying to, let some heat out, it's kind of a nice option to have, versus having to flip the back window all the way open. I don't really like doing that. Not any more than I have to. Okay, so we've talked about this before. I've been trying to hold off on doing this gravel road as long as I can, but we've got a real cold snap coming. We've got actually another snowstorm and another cold snap coming, or a cold snap. So I should, let's go with I should scrape this off so that any, cold, so that the frost can further penetrate the ground. So then hopefully I won't have any trouble going forward with digging up dirt, which it looks like I'm really not here. So at this point it doesn't seem like I need to worry about chewing this road up too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it up. Yeah, I don't know if you can see over to my right, but there's really not a lot of gravel coming up. just take a tour of our roads here. You know what we should do? We should knock this back. Let's try and get this. Go with a medium gear set. So I've heaped quite a bit of praise on the RX7320, but here's one thing that I really wish it did a lot better, and that is what would you call that? Multi-valve functionality. So when I'm raising the bucket and also dumping the bucket at the same time, this does, in my opinion, quite poorly. Does it do it? Yeah, sure, it kind of does, but not really. When you compare it to like even our 30-year-old Kubota, it has no issue doing that. From what I understand, that is a problem across all the Kioti lineup, not just the 7320, and it's something, in my opinion, I don't feel like they should have that issue. I feel like if you're going to compete with the premium tractors, you need to do what I would call pretty basic functionality. So in that respect, I think that it needs improvement. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that concludes our second session in the Kioti RX7320. Like I say, I'm learning things as I go. If you have any tips, tricks, things of that nature, hit me up in the comment section. I'd love to hear what the little things you all have learned through equipment operation and stuff like that. Like I say, this is kind of a new world to me. I've plowed in a truck for a long time. I started pushing a little bit more with our Kubota last year with a snow pusher. So this year I'm running that Kioti with the 9-foot Hiniker Scoop Plow. So it's not as cut and dry as maybe some people would think, and that's what I'm discovering. So anyway, I'd love to hear more from you all. So let me know your knowledge, share your knowledge. So for more of my videos, I hope you'll subscribe. And for another plow session, go ahead and hit here. I'll see you over there.
Well,